All right, I'm here. We are back, and we are going to continue working on the song that I started yesterday. No, I didn't start it yesterday. I returned to it yesterday. This song's like 3 years old. It is very old, and this is like the fifth iteration of me trying to make a thing that works for it. What's up, Fortune from Within? Welcome. Today's stream will probably be shorter than yesterday's. Yesterday's I got kind of sucked into it. Ended up working on it for like 4 hours. Crashing out at work. I hope I'm good. Oh, I hope you're good. That doesn't sound too pleasant. I guess crashing out is can mean a variety of things, but they tend to not be positive. So sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you have the ability and capacity to vegetate watching people live stream whilst you're at work. That's a pretty good privilege you got right there. Not everyone can do that, so it's pretty good. Okay, let's yeah, so I remember I took notes at the end of the last live stream. Went through the song, took a bunch of notes. Okay, we'll just consider this in mind. I want to make the sub bass and the intro more interesting. Let's look at it. I was considering doing a sound design course, like a figure out how to do the Coursera thing. I'm gonna be busy tonight, and so if I want to stream at all, it has to be at this time. I'm sorry, Mr. Leaky. It's an unfortunate circumstance. You have two choices: not at all or far too early. Yeah, sound design course, I've considered that. Because like most of my stuff is all really most of the sound design videos I have are pretty like high level advanced stuff that like expect you to understand a lot already. I mean, I've made like the fundamentals of sound video I did is like really low level stuff, but doesn't really teach you how to do sound design. It's more so about teaching you fundamentals, right? Like this thing. Oh no, not this one. This one here. This is like low level stuff, but again, it doesn't teach you like how to do cool sound design in Ableton. So I've considered like I could do like an intro course or something and figure out how to sell and do courses because I'm broke as shit and I need to figure out a way to make money from this. It's rough. Hey, what's up, Oberlunen? Should probably make a course because it's easy money for me. Yeah, no, that's the that seems to be the route that a lot of like educational YouTubers or whatever do. Make a bunch of courses and then make clickbait videos and try to make them go viral so that you can show your courses. I see a lot of people doing that. So like clearly the courses have to be profitable, right? Do you have a regular person? I am unemployed. I have been interviewing. I just had a really promising interview at fucking Apple like last month, and interview went really, really well. And then the recruiter ghosted me afterwards. So I don't know if the recruiter just like got fired or if they're just like, fuck this guy, we don't actually want him. And the recruiter just didn't tell me. Or maybe, fingers crossed, it's the holidays and so hiring is extremely slow at Apple and maybe I could still get the job. I don't know. But it would be a job doing like audio science shit, working on, you know, transducers, improving AirPods, stuff like that. So I still have a glimmer of hope that that's going to work out. But I'm super unemployed. I've been tutoring lately, trying to figure out how to like tutor math to like high school, college students and stuff like that. So I'm just like tutoring calculus, pre-calculus and algebra and stuff. Because you can make decent money from that, not generally enough to like survive entirely, but I can see a world in the future where I make some money from music and then some money from tutoring, and that combined can be enough to actually like live off of. But it takes a while to work up to that. From music, I probably like music entirely, streams, people buying my music, ad revenue from YouTube, and Patreon. I probably make like $300-$400 a month from that, which is like not much at all, but I can see a future where like if this scales, like let's say my YouTube channel blows up or something and I get 20,000 subscribers. Like, let's just say it's just linear. Amount of money I get is just completely linear with the amount of support or subscribers I have. Then I could see that starting to become livable in the near future. But I can't bank on that. So trying to get a fucking actual 9-to-5 tech job thing, but the job market is completely super duper fucked. It is really, really bad right now. Yeah, kind of, but if your course is actually pretty good, then it's not whack to sort of shill it. Yeah, I was just kind of, I don't know, just being facetious and shitting on the YouTube meta because it's fun to do that and be a Debbie Downer. Super cool is awesome. I mean, some people would probably pay me for one-to-one lessons. Not as many as you would think. I've shilled lessons before. I've given private lessons a bunch of times, like a handful of times. But most of the time, like, people reach out to me for private lessons like once or twice a month. But those actually convert into people wanting to take lessons like 10% of the time. Rarely ever happens. And then when that does happen, it's usually like 1 or 2 lessons, and I'll make like $60 an hour or something, and then nothing. So it's not consistent at all. Maybe in the future, again, this is all stuff that like if my channel blows up, maybe in the future it can become more consistent. There's still other things I can do to improve all of it. Like I need to finish my website, and like once the website is made, then it'll be easier to like book lessons with me, and then that'll probably, people will be more likely to go ahead through the whole thing instead of like, you know, doing emails back and forth and whatnot. Courses are great because once you make it, one, becomes passive income. This is true. This is also true. And I don't really have any courses on like how to learn sound design from scratch or whatever, which like I've taught people Ableton from scratch before, and my method is a bit different than like what most how to learn Ableton or how to do sound design from scratch tutorials do. Like I would put an emphasis on resampling, not on like learning how to use Serum, stuff like that. 343 is a very bad number, by the way. Send a poison the community of Whoa, Mr. Leaky's switched around really quick. I've accepted I'm never gonna make money from music, but if it does, that'll be cool. Yeah, that's the way. You have to assume it's not gonna work out. I'm in a weird position where it's actually like somewhat feasible, but still a stupid idea for me to go all in on trying to make money from music, just because like it's financially irresponsible, right? Let's just be real. But it is somewhat feasible. I do have an audience. I do. I'm looking for math tutoring with an aim towards audio programming. What contact can you use? paliacmusic@gmail.com. Is that not in my... I should add that to my live stream description for sure. Or you can just add me on Discord and you can message me there and we can talk, which is... My Discord name is just Paliac. But yeah, if you're curious about that, yeah, I know maths. I have a degree in mathematics. Oh boy. I'll just type it, music@gmail. But if you do go all in, maybe that's the only way it could work. Yeah, that's also the weird part. So I'm at a weird crossroads where like it kind of makes sense and it's enticing to try to go all in, but it is maybe a terrible idea. I don't know. I mean, the music career only goes up, so like it's a slow process, but like, you know, unless I get like I do something heinous and get canceled terribly, like it's not like I'm gonna like lose fans, you know, like even if it maybe the progress slows, like something positive to think about is like people are never gonna forget you, you know, like someone has a good experience with your music, you're now in their brain, right? That's not gonna leave. So the line only goes up. The line may slow down, but it only goes up really. So that is a positive thing to generally think about. In regards to like music and growth as an artist and growth in like social circles or whatever. Why not just learn Serum? Because I think you need to get really, really good at Serum to do anything interesting that like you can't just already do with like presets or sample packs or whatever. And it's also really boring, in my opinion, to try to sculpt individual sounds slowly one at a time. So like a lot of like dubstep and stuff like that. Are you going to do something heinous? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But you never know. People seem to continuously do heinous things for some reason. No idea why. Maybe the temptation will get me. But in regards to Serum, like a lot of dubstep sound design is like putting individual, sculpting every single individual note. So like this section over here where I don't know, because like a lot of the sounds here come from resampling or warping or manipulating like individual patches, where like a lot of people who learn Serum individually, they'll make every individual sound in its own MIDI note on its own channel and then like hawk it back and forth. And I find that to be painful and really slow and boring as shit and not conducive to learning or wanting to learn more. And the sounds that you make when you do that tend to like be kind of lackluster. You can make a lot more interesting and innovative stuff by resampling, by taking an interesting source and then processing the shit out of it, because you're going to end up getting sounds that you cannot make with like wavetable synthesis really, or in like the workflow. How well it works with workflow and how quickly you can get ideas out is massive. So that's why I always emphasize like sound design generators and stuff like that, where you insert a sample and then it warps and glitches stuff. Just me personally, obviously I still use like operator and stuff like that all the time, but I use that for very simple stuff. So like, and now, you know, maybe, you know, it's everyone has their own style or whatever, but like a lot of like dubstep, brostep sound design is use Serum and then you like load a specific wavetable and then do wavetable synthesis where you comb over an individual sound and then like try to get growls by like importing, I don't know, like growly sound design or whatever, right? So you'd like open up, you go fucking, I don't know, spectral monster on this thing, and then you turn on effects. If you want to get like some big chonky growly whatever sound on the drop, You would get, you'd go like, you would like twist that and then like open filters and fucking put LFOs on the wave cutoff or whatever, on the wavetable position, and then on the filter amount, right? You do that, and then you like draw an individual note here to be like, oh, I really like that note, after tweaking it for 5 minutes, and then you need to make another note, and so you'd create another channel over here and then do this thing. And I find that this is the way, in my mind, now maybe I'm out of touch, but I remember when I was trying to learn sound design initially, most of the shit on YouTube is like, let's do this, let's make this, let's sculpt this individual sound for 10 minutes, and then let's sculpt this individual sound for 10 minutes. And they tend to just also show you, they just say, here's how to make this sound. Put this at wavetable position 20, or on wavetable position 30, and then have this go up 64%, and then have this knob start at 333 hertz. And they just tell you number values that don't actually give you an intuition for what the fuck you're actually doing or why. Which doesn't, you don't learn anything. You're just learning how to copy a thing, which like anyone can do that by staring and, you know, copying things one-to-one, but you're not going to build an intuition or make anything novel or original that way. Now, learning fundamental, like if you're an Ableton's greatest strength is its warping capabilities. So you should learn how to warp sounds. You should know intuitively and immediately what every single warp mode does, and how transposition affects every single warp mode, and how you can use all of that, and how you can stretch out sounds or whatever, because from any sound you can create any other sound, right? Just by like glitching and duplicating, creating like, you can do wavetable synthesis with like a sampler, stuff like that. And I find that powerful, because then if you have one cool sound, let's say you do your 10-minute bullshit where you create a single growl with a wavetable, you could then mangle and warp that one single growl and make like 30 other sounds with it really quickly. And then it works better for songwriting, because then you can innovate and work off of this one sound and have it appear in multiple parts in the song. Therefore, it has the same timbre throughout your song, and then your song sounds more cohesive, right? You don't know about warp modes, then you need a lesson? Well, hit me up. I would be happy to give a lesson. I need money. Super down. I think the skill ceiling and understanding level is higher when constructing sounds individually. However, it definitely is slower and more tedious, especially at first. Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm like, yeah, like the skill ceiling, because like you could get so deep into the weeds with individual sounds. But you could also, like, all of my sound design, I generally just do like really complex racks that spit out cool sounds, you know, using like the spellbook and all of that shit. And that can also get super complex and deep in a different direction. Now, it doesn't like, I guess you have less like discrete control over every aspect of the sound, but eventually, not necessarily. If you're doing the pseudo-random sound design stuff, where, for instance, like here, I'm using multiple spellbooks to move parallel bandpass filters or whatever. These sounds are generally, Ableton's crashing. Don't crash, thank you. Like if I hear this sound here, that sound comes from random generative shit, right? It would take very, very long to create the sound by drawing in shapes in Serum, right? It would take forever to do that, right? But you're not stuck with it either, because you can just change the automation lane for the random generative seed. Right? So you can get individual sounds and then you can tweak it individually. So there's a components eventually. So you create stuff that is generative so that you don't have to think. And then when you really like a sound but you want to twist it a little bit, then you have the ability to think. You can think if you want, but you don't have to. So you can zoom in if you want to. And I think that's like probably like my particular style of, I don't know, all this like generative seed-based spellbook sound design, where you use generative random generation, but you're still able to manipulate the automation lanes, even though the automation lanes are practically random. Right? And like a lot of these other sounds all just come from resampling those same squelches or whatever, right? Yeah, okay, let's see if I missed anything in the chat. Show us some rhythm, please. Well, actually, this section in the song is kind of rhythmy. I don't like this this up note. Which is not that great. What is this? This is a C, this is an E. Yeah, Luke Vibert is fucking awesome. I got to see him play Red Rocks. Him, who else played? EPROM and G Jones and Two Fingers, Amon Tobin. They all played at Red Rocks like a year and a half ago or something, 2 years ago. Yeah, like 2 years ago. It was fucking incredible. Luke Vibert is the GOAT. Yeah. It's funny though, the generative techniques that I'm using, whenever I'm bringing in an effect and Ableton is like glitching for a second as it's loading in a new effect, all the automation lanes like freeze up. So if the song is playing, you'll hear it making different sounds whenever I'm loading something in. Okay, I ended up deleting this last night, but I think I should reinsert this little beat stop thing. I don't think it sounds like Luke Vibert at all. Luke Vibert is the type of music that would have sermons and samples and stuff in there, right? Okay, so what did we do before? I totally deleted all of this, but we could just like duplicate this effects back here, and then you go like that, you go like that. You also go like that. And then we have an echo. Echo turns on over here on the master, and then we'll have the echo do that. Something weird like that, though. I'm not crazy about it at the moment. Oh, we have the delays turning off. Which is all very, very weird. There's also supposed to be, yes, this here. Also, like, this whole section is really crazy, and there's like some like time warping with the repitching on the master. So perhaps I put like 8th note hi-hats just to signify, oh, time's slowing down for a second and then it's speeding back up, just so people like know where the beat is. Maybe. Right. So that helps. We'll just give it one of these. And then, we now need to make variations. This bit sucks. Yeah, like why? Pitch mean, go down. And then you. Oh wait, no, you're supposed to be like. And then this bit here, what are you? Turn that on there, and then you. So yeah, this part is way too busy. I was trying to figure out how to make this thing work. How do we get this guy to work? Alright, that's what, like, I don't know. Alright. It's not supposed to sound like that. What if we vocode these fuckers with... Where's the big squelches at? Synths group? It's just called synths group. Okay. External from synths group. No, that was not it. This. Oh, it has to play at the same time. That bit's weird. I don't know. It's too busy, I think. I mean, it most definitely is way too busy. Let's change the stuff up over here. What's happening there? Oh. How do I do that? I know. Oh, we record this guy. We just put you there. Oh, no, we put you there. My bad. And then that guy, smooth. Okay, yeah, that section's pretty cool. Mix is still weird. Again, biggest question is just, I mean, it's getting this switch up to work, making this section good, making all this good, making basically all, just everything needs to be better. Yeah. too busy. It is too busy. Maybe I just get rid of that, the whole melodic thing. Yeah, it's a clusterfuck. It's a mess, but it's somewhat working. I just gotta change up a lot of the sounds. I don't know. Maybe delete all that. I have no idea. I just want it to work and not be too fucking weird, but the thing I'm doing is just like inherently really weird. So yeah, it's a mess, man. Just put drum fills in, man. Fuck it. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm making it worse or not. It's just too crazy. It's just too nuts. It's just too nuts. I don't know what to say. Maybe I increase feedback over here. That kind of works. I'm so tired of hearing that fucking downbeat thing now. I'm losing it. I don't know. Okay, enough working on this. I'm already burnt out on the song. Let's switch to another song for a bit. Yeah. This one. Oh boy, bots. I get to remove the bots. Get out of here. Honestly, I feel like the Twitch channel multi-stream mostly just serves to give me bots to ban. It's just like an extra thing to do. Everyone still just watches me on... Yeah, no, sometimes people watch me on Twitch. I'm just being a negative Nancy. Oh. What's wrong? Why? It's gotta be sucked to be named Nancy. And then they just like put a pejorative on your name just because there's like alliteration with the word negative. Nelly too. It's messed up. That ain't cool. Alright, did I even address anything? I kind of did that. I kind of did that. I did not solve that issue. That bit's still I did that. I kind of did this. Howdy. What's up, Lucas? We are mixing music, trying to make music sound good. It is going poorly. I don't know. I mean, I made a lot of progress yesterday on that song. I'm switching songs right now, but I made a lot of progress yesterday on it and felt pretty good. And then today I realized that, like, while I did make a lot of progress, it still has major issues and is wholly unsatisfying to fully listen to. So, you know, just the highs and lows of being a music producer. You go from thinking you're a genius and then you listen back the next day to what you made and you're like, fuck. Right? So. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it never really ends. Never really ends. I mean, the song I'm working on now, I've like given up on it many times. It's like 3 years old. And I keep thinking I could fix it and coming back and trying to fix it. And I think maybe I can do that, but I don't know. Play repitch thing might be ambitious. Okay, let's work on the song for a bit. I was listening to this cranked super loud from the other room, and I realized there's a kick that plays after, like, right after the snare every single time. Like, every time. It's kind of stupid. It doesn't need to do that constantly, right? Yeah, I'm pretty much in the exact same position as you. It's all a part of the artistic project, you know, portions where you're writing a lot, portions where you're just reviewing and fixing and mixing and stuff like that, and they all are important. So even though while you focus on one area, the other diminishes a little bit. I don't even know about diminishes, but like it's stagnant or whatever, it's still necessary and important for you to work on this area, right? So I don't know. It's just all part of the process and it's all necessary, and like it feels frustrating, I think, but it is the only way that it could be. At least that's how I think of it. Like this is all music from like years and years ago, and I haven't really been making that much new stuff. But if you ever want to release music and if you ever want to show the world it, then you have to do that. Otherwise, you could just keep making new shit endlessly and never polishing or finishing it, but then you miss out on so many like important, you know, little lessons in the process. So. That is not supposed to sound like that. Why does the sound fucking explode? I mean, I know I crank a distortion on this guy. Do I not? Is that on the whole group? Interesting. Okay, the multi-map was bugged. Just gonna I'm gonna I had to twist this knob to make it was all stuck. So I'm just gonna I'm just going to add this little automation here, and that should fix it if that happens again. Funny thing is, I feel a certain pressure to sound synthesize, and now I feel like I don't know how to do certain things. I know it's bullshit. It gets, yeah. Like, I find personally when I hyper focus and fixate on like finishing an album or EP or whatever, finishing music where I do nothing but mix for like months on end, coming back, I always have writer's block afterwards. Kind of forget about stuff, but it's still important. Like, again, it's like you're tackling different areas. You get much better in one thing, and then everything else diminishes a little bit, and you run over here, and then you make this better, and then this thing diminishes. But they don't diminish so much that they like go below what you were before, really. It's just like a temporary thing. And so you're just like raising everything. You know, it like goes up and then goes down, and this one goes up and it goes, it just all goes up. That's the goal. I think you get that. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. There's only like 1 or 2 parts that I wasn't happy with. Just like a couple of the squelch fills, but for the most part, I mean, mix-wise, I think it sounds fine. This part over here probably needs soothe. It's kind of blown out on the, it's just super washed and like reverbed out. And it's kind of hard to like tame and control the resonance. Yeah, that's enough working on this. This song is loud, and it hurts to listen to for a while. That is an issue. Loud songs are hard to mix down. That's what I found. Because they're just fatiguing as hell. They're just, I mean, that's you know, kind of how it works, right? Makes sense. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the last song. We'll tweak this for a little bit, and then that'll probably be the stream for today. But yeah, I think I might put all these songs on an EP. So I was originally thinking of just doing a 2-track single. See, I'm in music release planning hell. And it's terrible. So the idea is I was going to release a quote-unquote single, even though singles are like can be 2 songs. But now I'm thinking it's going to be an EP with this other song that I was working on at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, and I feel like even if you put the interface out lower, you won't be able to mix it properly. Well, I mean, there's the advice that like if you can make the song sound really good quiet, it'll sound great loud. So like maybe I should be doing that. Maybe that's just a sign that I'm just like damaging my hearing for no reason. Probably. That's probably what it is. But that song in particular is like super loud, and also squelches and stuff are all in like, you know, talking human speaking range, right? Because we're like emulating human speaking, and therefore they're especially painful frequencies because they're all like super resonant with the, you know how your like ear canal and shit will resonate frequencies. So that type of music, like not only is the genre loud and fatiguing, but also the sound design choices I'm using are painful to mix down for long periods. So I kind of see what you're saying though, because like to mix it properly, I need to know what is the pain threshold, right, relative to everything else. I need to know, okay, when is that frequency piercing, and the way that I tell if it's too loud is by feeling pain when I'm mixing it. That's what I'm doing. I'm like trying to ride the line of how loud I make and how present I make the sounds such that they fall right below pain for me. That's generally how I mix those sounds. It's just like how can I make this as loud as possible without hurting, right? That's kind of in regards to specifically that like 1 to 5 kilohertz range stuff. That's generally how I mix that, and that's like that whole fucking song. So I don't know. Now, that could be said. Maybe I could just learn to tell what it sounds like when things are too loud or too bright when they're quiet. And so I'm not hurting myself in the process. That's probably the way I'm supposed to do it, frankly. And there's a bit of that if you mix lower, it's okay, but you won't really know how. Yeah, I think you got to like test it at all ranges. But I should be just mixing when it's quieter in general more often, probably. I don't know, it's kind of mid. It's just not that great, frankly. So I think maybe just the whole entire delay repitching thing might just be stupid. I want to do an exponential rhythm. Oh my god, shut. But why are you doing this? Stop. Shut up. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Okay, so what's the easiest way to do an exponential rhythm? I want it to go really fast and then slow down. So I guess if I want, we can do discrete units of time. Right? Well, that's a way you could do it. You can just take these two things, duplicate, delete one, done. Yeah. It works. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. And then we squeeze it such that you get this. Right? And then we import this hi-hat. Why can't I hear anything? And then shut the fuck up. Please. Please. Oh my god, it won't. It won't do it. I hate here. Howdy, what's up, Van Dweller? We're trying to... Honestly, wait. Oh my god, I'm going insane. This is what you get for putting echoes on your master. Wait, feedback is up. Let's just turn the feedback off. We don't need that. Why is this still happening? Feedback is at 0. It's still happening. Where's it coming from? Dude, did I... Weird. No, it's still there. Just whenever I'm over here, it's just playing. It's the sound of the planes. Could also automate the ARP and time mode. Yeah, I was trying to do it in a clean, or just faster. I thought I could be faster than doing it in the tried and true match. Shut the fuck up, please. Oh my god. I'm losing my fucking mind. Here, let's just go like that. Maybe we could do that. Okay, wait. Oh no, this echoes off. I want to die. I want to die. It's kind of, it's still a fucking nightmare, but you get it, right? I don't know what's happening. Why are you not... Oh, I have to jump up. Okay, that makes some sense now. The hats, at least. Holy shit. It doesn't even sound that good. It doesn't even sound that good. There's so much shit happening, man. Just fucking make it stop. Why do I do this to myself, man? Oh. What if we... Now that's a subversion of expectation, right? We keep getting this thing. And we got... They're just like tipper squelches. So I would watch, I have a video explaining how to do it. It is the very first video I made called Tipper Squelches, Controlled Randomness, Hypnus Spellbook, stuff like that. I think, pretty sure Snilk is just doing the same thing in that video. Pretty sure. I mean, it's just parallel bandpass filters basically. You just split a chain into two things, and then you got bandpass filter, you got another one, and then you move them in different ways, and then that recreates like a formant filter on a sawtooth wave. Can we just mute this? And then let's delay the shit out of this one. Yeah. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Wait, hold on. Okay. That's kind of cool now, I think. I mean, the next part is I just have to tease in the Guzheng in the next section a little bit better, but... Okay. It's a shit show. This little breakdown thing, I don't know what I'm doing with it. We can still just kind of cut it probably, and maybe if I just put like a drum fill and just like do the risers in the right way, we could just bridge these sections into each other, right? Right, I think that works. That's probably the way it's gonna go, honestly. I just have to justify it a little bit better. And then I don't actually like the sectional that much. It gets kind of cool when I start doing stepwise automation, because we got a lot of the sound design in this portion, because we're doing the frequent vocoder, saw wave vocoder, and assign compression shindig. A lot of the cool sounds in this come from, we have an auto filter and the LFO is up and it's sweeping around, and I'm changing the step size amount from 64, which is basically continuous, to 8 size. So it's like yeah, so I just have to justify that a little bit better. Oh, we could, this guy right here. I'm so tired of listening to that fucking squelch though. Like it's a really cool sound, but I've listened to it way too many times. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done live streaming. My ears hurt. Everything hurts. I'm frustrated, but song is getting somewhere, I think. So that's cool, I guess. I think instead of a 2-track like EP single thing, I'm gonna put this song on it. And we'll have 3 songs, and then now that that's coming together, there's like 2 other songs I'm thinking of. So maybe fuck it. Maybe we'll have a 5-track EP coming in the near future. I don't know. Getting ideas, but yeah. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I'm done streaming. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you liked it. Yeah, I'll probably be back again tomorrow. That's the way things go. Just chip away at these fucking songs till I lose my mind. So yeah, all right. I'm heading out. Take care, y'all, and have a good rest of your Friday.